Mr. Goss, are you there? Morning, Corporal Ray. Mr. Goss, are you there? And I used to live on Somerset too. Mr. Goss. I'm gonna let you speak with, he's in the breakout room. Join the room, come back, and I'm gonna have him get you an offer. Miss Mildred, Miss Lloyd.
Yes.
We about to be celebrating a birthday, aren't we?
Yes.
Mine is the day after yours.
Oh. You're illegal.
Yes, I am. Good morning, Mr. Lindsay and Lee.
Good morning, Judge.
Lee, what's your full name, Lee?
Dejanelle Lee.
Dejanelle?
Yes, good morning.
Good morning to you. Why don't I see you on the docket?
For September 23rd or
Spell your first name.
Dajanel.
Nel, Dajanel. Like you must have missed the bus. (10/25, 2022).
Oh, that's
very early.
all right. Well, hey, I have a question for you since I'm right here, Dan. For that 10/25, I have to have that 340 paid by then, or that just has my driver course has to be due. I said for 10/25, I have to have my fees paid before then or prior to that court date, or
I would suggest you come to court. Can we hear the case? Can we get her taken care of now? I would suggest you probably they offer you something. Sit tight for a minute. We can see if we can take care of it.
yeah, that's with the defense driving program. Have that done before 10/25.
We'll get your file now. Sit tight since you're here.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go back on the record with Ms. Gibson Davis. Ms. Gibson Davis, I've given you an opportunity to speak with counsel in a breakout room. Counselor, is it necessary for me to get Mr. Goss in here to give Ms. Gibson Davis an offer?
I think not, Your Honor. She's prepared to take the driver's course and return upon receipt of the certificate.
That's what you want to do, Ms. Gibson Davis?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're not still mad at me, are you?
I'm not mad at all.
Oh, okay.
I've been up at work since 3-something.
I know those days. I remember those days at least. Let's see. Somebody introduced me to a new driving course. That's a little cheap. Okay, I put in the chat the name of the course. I'm gonna take this course myself this week and see what it's all about too. It's supposed to be a state approved course. And the city looks favorable. What I wanted to do, and I summoned Mr. Goss to the room. And if you want to sit tight, I wanted to get an idea of what kind of offer he would offer you. You've indicated to the court that you had valid registration and insurance, which is good. But now more importantly, is the points that are what's going to be something that can make that insurance go up astronomically. And we want to try to help to avoid that. So what I do suggest is he just went to the breakout room. If you want to sit tight a little longer, we can get you that, or we can get you back on a pretrial date of 11/30. But this is going to be your pretrial date anyway, November 30th, 2022 at 8:30 a.m. I suggest you take the course, take it seriously. If you have a notebook or something, keep that by your side and make sure you jot down the pertinent. Mr. Lindsay, you can't sleep. Make sure you jot down the pertinent information in there. So when you come back to court, you can impress the city attorney and he'd be willing to give you a pretty good deal, all right? Make you avoid some or hopefully all of those points. Let's get them in. Mr. Goss?
Okay, excuse me. What about all my other court dates? Are they like all combined?
Oh, we're gonna make it a one-stop shop for you.
Okay, I appreciate
And then
that.
we hope you don't get pulled over anymore. Goss, can you
I'm not. I got
Yes, sir.
insurance
Yes, sir.
now.
Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
May it please this honorable court, Dante Goss, P60162 on behalf of the people.
Okay, we have Ms. Tamika Denise Gibson Davis, and we're trying to hurry up and get out of here because she's been up since all night working. But she has a 16 to 20 over. She has a failure to stop amongst some other paper tickets, plates and insurance. She indicates to the court that she has proper documentation for insurance and plates. I've offered her the opportunity to take a driving course. I introduced that newer driving course that I was speaking about. It's called Better Drivers. BETTERDRIVERS.com. And you can also take the Michigan Defensive Driving course as well. I can put that in the chat, but it's just a little bit less expensive this other course.
Excuse me, Your Honor, was I good to go?
Do you want to go and come back, or what do you want to do? I was going to give you an opportunity to take get the stuff heard today, but you can go. You can go. Come back on the 25th.
Okay, on the 25th?
That's the date
Thank
that
you.
you were scheduled.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
I thought it was 24th, is it?
Well, she should know. She has the paperwork.
I know, I didn't want her to think you were changing it. If it,
Oh, yeah. Well, she's in a hurry. Nobody's Friday. Nobody wants to be here today, right? I don't think anybody, except for me and and a few other people are the only ones that want to be here, period, probably. Now, I'm putting the Michigan defensive driving course in there as well. So, Mr. Goss, what's gonna be the offer if she takes this course?
Let's see here. Let me pull a driving record, but most likely it's gonna be limited access 6 to 10, and the proper plate. No, I can do this the Aspire plate and dismiss the others.
Okay, so basically limited access is a 6 to 10 is a 1-point offense, $125. And then the expired plates is just a $145 fine. So you really be saving yourself 6 points, and hopefully you come in and impress so much that he's willing to give you a block from traffic or something like that. So that's the offer, ma'am. I put the course information in the chat. You go and take a screenshot of that, and if you take it, then come on back and let us know. We'll have your next court date to be 11/30/2022, and make sure you bring that documentation with your registration and insurance. Okay.
Okay, I have a question.
Okay.
So I have to pay 2 tickets? Like,
You
I have to
don't.
pay,
If you want to take the deal, and that deal is only dependent on you bringing that certificate to us with that driving course.
I know that. I'm asking about the tickets with that deal. I'm just making
Yes.
sure so I can have the money.
Okay, great. That's $135 plus $145.
Okay,
And then the rest of the tickets will be dismissed,
all right. Thank you.
right? And then on November the 30th, 2022 at 8:30 is the next court date, okay?
Okay,
All right, if there's nothing further, Ms. Gibson Davis, have a very good day. Good luck to you, okay?
okay, you too.
All right. Ms. Rock? Ms. Mock, are you there? All right, you got to speak. Speak. Acknowledge that I can hear you and you can hear me, Ms. Mock. All right, let's go to Ms. Lloyd. This is the city of Detroit versus Mildred Lloyd, case number SP 116209001. Appearance for the record, please.
Otis Berry Jr. on behalf of Ms. Lloyd. State your full name, Ms. Lloyd.
Mildred Lloyd.
All right, today is the date and time for arraignment on the bench warrant. Go ahead, Counselor.
Waive the reading of the information and stand mute, Your Honor.
In a not guilty plea on your client's behalf, recall any and all warrants, and we'll give your client's got a allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Ma'am, you can pay $240 today, and you will be able to get this matter dismissed.
Is the state coming in on?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
I know.
Because I mean, I like to know what they're saying.
Who's in
That's
the
what I want to know
room?
what they're saying.
Disrupting my
I
court.
don't like to play my cards before I know what they're saying. I want to know what, when we went to them.
Officer Easton, you gotta mute yourself. You got too much background noise. I'm gonna put you in the breakout room. Good morning to you with Mr. Goss. Officer Latch, good morning to you as well. Okay, so. Ms. Lloyd, I can also just set a trial date for you. And we can resolve this matter on November 30th, 2022 at 9 a.m. This matter is you can't do any worse, that offer is always gonna be available to you. It's only gonna get, it only can get better. Not necessarily that it will, but it can, only can get better, all right? So what do you want? The trial date, or you wanna pay the $240 now?
I'll just pay the
Let's see.
240.
Let's see if she gets the answer right. I already know she got, all right. She's flush with cash, all right. You wanna-
No, I'm not.
And you want to spend that birthday money, raise your right
Right.
hand. If you want to spend that birthday money, raise your right hand. If you
No,
want to, okay, so you're gonna come back on November 30th, 2022, and you might have to spend that Christmas money then, but you never know.
is it gonna be Zoom?
It's gonna be on Zoom. November 30th, 2022. Like I said, you may do better, but you can't do any worse, okay?
Okay, all right.
All right, so bring that 240 on November 30th, just in case you don't do any better, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, if there's nothing further, have a happy birthday, and I'll see
Thank
you back.
And
Good
you
luck.
too.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.
Ms. Locke, did you get your device together? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
No, less long. Locke, Miss Patricia
Oh.
Locke. You're all the way down the list. You came in late. You're all the way down the list, Mr. Locke.
Oh, man.
I don't think Ms. Locke has her device together. So we're gonna move on. Benjamin Little.
Yes, Your Honor.
Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning to you as well.
That was 6:15, right?
City of Detroit versus Benjamin Little, case numbers SP 963-1781, 19-443615, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Howard S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Little. State your full name, Mr. Little.
Benjamin Goodman Little.
All right, today is the date and time set for a pretrial on the matter. And record described as one of the more serious offenses that come before this court. Because if you're found guilty of that as charged, it's a 6-point offense, automatic 90-day suspension. So, Mr. Lindsay, you're gonna have to get up, sir. You're gonna have to get up, sit up, and you're gonna have to stay up. I'm gonna fine you $240 for that. Corporal Hayward, good morning to you.
Thank you.
Good morning, man.
You also have 2 driving licenses suspended. So let's see if we can get an offer for him on the reckless driving and or all 3 of these cases and see what the city's going to offer. They were offering drag racing as an amended count, and that's a 4-point offense. It doesn't have any license sanctions, but drag racing is a 4-point offense as well. You the opportunity to take the defensive driving course, and that may help you, but let me get the city in here to see what they're willing to offer you on this, all right?
Okay, Your Honor.
Ready? Okay, it's 3-0-4-3-4. What's your name? Okay.
All right, Ms. Lavelle. Just pass the matter for Mr. Willie. Ms. Lavelle, are you there? Or are you working?
I'm here.
All right, let me give Mr. Little's file and Ms. Lavelle's file. Dominique.
Little John.
Benjamin.
Benjamin Little. I think I put Benjamin. Yeah, Benjamin up here.
All right. It's the city of Detroit versus Dominique Denise Lavelle, case number SP 1257078, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1319576, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1319579, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 132799961, SP 1368117, counts 1, counts 2. SP 1368214, counts 1, counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Odes Barrett Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Lavelle.
Dominique Denise Lavelle.
All right, as for arraignment on a couple of matters, pre-trial set for some of them, and the arraignment set for others. We're going to treat it as a one-stop shop for you, Ms. Lavelle. Go ahead, Counselor.
Yes, Your Honor, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute as to the arraignment.
All right, we're going to enter not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Keep your client a $0 bond. Ms. Lavelle, where's the driver's license? Do you have a driver's license?
No, and I'm not sure if they suspended already or not, but I was trying to pay off all my tickets so I can give me a driver's license.
Well, these tickets aren't affecting your driver's license down here.
Okay,
You want me to give you some time to get a driver's license, ma'am?
please.
Come back November the 30th, 2022 at 8:30 a.m. I'm going to set all these matters for pre-trial. I suggest you go to the Secretary of State and see what happens. I don't know if you have any tickets in any other jurisdictions. But come back with a driver's license, you'll have a much better offer on that date and time.
Okay, you said November 30th. Is there a time already?
8:30.
Okay.
All right. If there's nothing
Thank
further,
you.
ma'am, have a very good day. Good luck to you, okay?
Okay, thank you. Have a good day.
You as well. This is the city of Detroit versus, is it Miss Locke there? Miss Locke has those headphones on and everything, and she's not hearing me. Well, she's just falling further and further down the line. All right, let's call the city of Detroit versus Chanel Kathleen Lighthill, case numbers.
I'm here. I'm sorry. Hello.
Yeah, let me see. Hold on a second. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
You've been here before.
Yes, I am.
And you haven't paid, the obligation you have.
Yeah.
I'm behind on another ticket as well in Royal Oak. I'm behind on my bills right now. I lost my job. I can't find a good babysitter to watch my son when he gets out of school. It's very hard. I'm the only one here. So I haven't been able to really find jobs. And with me not having a license right now, it's been kind of hard because I haven't been able to pay those.
Oh, no. Well, they say that doesn't stop you from going 26 to 30 miles an hour over the speed limit.
I don't drive anymore.
Don't comment on it, ma'am. I'm just telling you what they say. I'll let you speak to the attorney if you want to defend yourself on that, but they say that that doesn't stop you from going 26 to 30 miles an hour over the speed limit on a city street. So let's call the cases. City of Detroit versus Chanel Kathleen Lighthill, case numbers SP 124, 167, counts 1, 2, and 3. In SP 133, 12021 will also make a part of the record. SP 121, 61381. Parents for the record, please.
Holt Asbury Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Lighthill.
Chanel Kathleen Lighthill.
All right, today is the date and time set for a pretrial.
So you got one in there and
Hold on a second, sir. Can you mute yourself, please? All right. Let's see. This light bill. I will note that you are making attempts you have paid something. So you just have not just neglected to not pay it all. The court understands the difficulty in child care now. I think that's just almost like a national crisis.
Yeah.
In my eyes, the corporations don't want to pay a fair wage, and it just trickles down to the point where mothers with children, young children, are left holding back because they cannot. They're just you're locked.
Yep.
I do not see anything here though that is affecting your driver's license down here.
Okay.
I do, however, want you to take a driving course. It's going to cost you some extra money, but ultimately, if you decide to take the course, which is up to you, then it'll save you some money on the back end, because the 26 to 30 over is a 4-point offense.
Wow.
I'm gonna put the course in the chat, and I'm gonna give you some time. What is affecting your driver's license, or do you know? Have you been to the Secretary of State now?
I have other tickets with Royal Oak, and I'm paying them off too. So I have a payment plan with them for $50, and I try to borrow money from someone if I don't have the money to pay for that. I'm trying my best to pay on it. That's the only thing that I can do right now.
Well, I know Judge Meineke over there you're in front of Judge Meineke?
I don't remember exactly his name. The court date was a couple months ago.
Doesn't appear. I think you need to go. When's the last time you've been to the Secretary of State?
Since I took it up there for my driver's test or when I, to get my license, basically, that's the last time I.
License, please. It's light. I'm gonna give you a pre-trial date of November the 30th, 2022 at 8:30. I put the driver, bless you, I put the driver course in the chat. It should be 2 drivers. One is cheaper than the other. You can have the option of taking either one you want. And you don't have to take it, but I want to see you get a better deal than what you would get if you didn't take anything at all. And then I'll give you a chance to come back. I'm gonna look and see if there's anything. I would suggest you go to the Secretary of State, ma'am. I think, when is the last time you've been there?
Since I actually got my license in February.
You haven't been there since when?
Since February of this year, since I got my license. Or March.
February of when?
I believe February or March of this year.
And you got your license February or March of this year, and you already got it suspended?
Yes, I had a problem with speeding. I did. I've never drove before, and
No.
I was speeding.
That's not why you have a problem with speeding, because you never drove before. You have a problem with speeding because you just have a problem with speeding.
Okay.
And you need to slow down, and it's apparent that you have a problem with speeding because you got a 26 to 30 mile an hour over the speed.
So take the course.
Seems like you have more of a problem with not coming to court. Because it appears that this no proof of insurance is what's holding you back from getting a license.
What, I'm sorry, which court date did I not show up to?
Well, at least you failed to comply. I'm gonna infer that this 44th district in Royal Oak is the one you probably initially didn't show up to. You got the ticket in January, 8th of January, and it's a failure to comply with judgment, and it suspended your license effective 3/12/2022, and I don't see a reinstatement there. That's the ticket that you're gonna really need to address.
Yeah, well, you said Royal Oak, right?
Then you have a suspension and a warrant. See, that's why I always say, everybody needs to associate themselves with a competent lawyer, because you're going to these court rooms and you have these no insurance proofs. It's just a civil infraction, and you can pay it. You don't even have to go to court for a civil infraction. But the consequences for not having insurance in Michigan is almost worse than anything as far as your driver's privileges are concerned, because you also had a no insurance ticket out of warrant that was found guilty, and it's suspended for that as well. And you're reinstated as of 6/11/2022 for that ticket. So I think you need to take care of that no proof of insurance in the warrant, because I don't see a reinstatement date for that ticket. I mean, in Royal Oak, sorry.
Yeah, Royal Oak, we didn't have like a court thing. We had where to one of the judges and we agreed. I have a court paper that says I have to pay on the 6th of every month, $100.
Yeah, but you still need to get that no insurance taken care of outside of just being no insurance. You need to get that reversed if you can, because that's what's affecting you from getting a driver's license. All right.
Okay.
You do that, you get a driver's license, and you do that, you come back in here on the 11/30/2022, and then we'll discuss these other matters. All right.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right. Nothing further. Have a very good day. Good luck to you.
Thanks. You too. Bye-bye.
Okay. Let's move on to Lavelle. Lindsay. We got to get him out of here because he got to sleep. City of Detroit versus Andre Lindsay, case number SP 129-89981, SP 1299002, counts 1, counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Owen S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Lindsay. State your full name, Mr. Lindsay.
Is he asleep?
Unmute, Mr.
He's
Lindsay.
not asleep. You got to unmute yourself, Mr. Lindsay. He's in a fog. Mr. Lindsay. He's sleeping with his eyes open. State your name for the record, sir.
Andre Lamont Lindsay.
Today is a date and time set for arraignment on the matter. Go ahead, Counselor.
We would waive the reading of the information and stand mute, Your Honor.
Well, I'm not guilty of the clients we have. Yeah, I don't know why he's giving a $0 bond. Let's see. He's supposed to be here today. I don't see him on the docket.
You talking about Lindsay? He's up there.
Oh, he's at 1:30. That's why it's under arraignment. All right. Improper plates. You have a license, sir?
Yes, I do.
Run his driver's license, please. You have valid insurance and registration?
Yes, I do.
Can I get those documentations? Can you run this?
I got you.
1 second, Your Honor.
Yes, yes, that's an off. We'll find out. We're gonna recall Mr.
Your Honor, just to be clear, did you need the insurance and registration for the vehicle that I initially caught the infraction in, or the vehicle, or the initial vehicle that I caught the infraction in was a Buick, a 2000 Buick Century.
And where is that vehicle?
It's parked.
All right, do you have a vehicle now?
Yes.
And where is that?
That's the car that I normally drive. It's a Highlander, a 2012 Highlander. It's outside.
Is it registered and insured?
Yes, it is.
All right, let's see what you have.
Baby, could you get that registration and insurance for the car, please?
All right, the driver's license is valid.
I can give you the price of it.
All right, I'm just going outside to obtain that information for you, Your Honor.
All right, let's pass that matter till he gets that information. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Benjamin Gilbert Little. Is Mr. Little there?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so Mr. Little, your offer is amended reckless driving drag racing, 4-point offense. You have an absolute right to a trial. You can speak to Mr. Berry regarding the offer and speak to him about helping you make an informed decision if you like. I do recognize that the case is 2019. I don't know what that means, but that's the off. What would you do, sir? I don't have an officer on this ticket, Mr. Let's see, P. Reno. This badge number 4696. The defendant, per lead expired, suspended speeding, paced at 65, disregarding the stop sign, very course of travel with something sick. Those are the allegations. So I'm gonna put you in the breakout room, speak to Mr. Barry.
Okay.
Join the room, please. Okay, the first person that came in on that iPhone. First person to speak up on an iPhone.
That was me, Bianca Lewis, but I changed it to Bianca.
Okay, and what's the gentleman's name on the iPhone that's at work? You have to unmute yourself, sir.
Deshaun Littlejohn.
Littlejohn?
Yes.
All right. What's your name? What's your full name, Bianca?
Bianca Lewis.
I still have two iPhones on here. Are you still signed on another iPhone? I have you, is that Aaron G?
Yeah,
What's your full name, sir?
Aaron Gerard.
Aaron Gerard, okay. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning to you, Mr. Littlejohn, and good morning. Mr.
Good morning
Lewis.
to you.
It's still another, I think Mr. Littlejohn is, say something again, Mr. Littlejohn.
Deshaun Littlejohn.
Okay, I'm gonna change that.
I'm on an iPhone also.
Is that Ms. Locke? Is that Ms. Locke? Ms. Locke, who said I'm on an iPhone also?
No, my name is
I can't hear you.
Danielle Gaston.
Gadsden? Oh, okay.
I'm on the iPhone as
My
well.
name is Danielle Gaston.
Okay, you may have to get yourself another connection some kind of way. Mr. Leverson, good morning to you. Ms. Gaston,
Good morning.
good to you.
Oh, there it goes.
All right, Mr. Lindsay, do you have the documentation?
Let's see, the registration. I'm looking for the policy number for the insurance.
I need the piece of paper so I can see it and I can
Okay, let me turn it around for you, Your Honor.
look at it. All right.
Is that okay?
What's your name? No, it's all of them. Why did it?
Miss Locke, Miss Locke, can you hear me? All right, let's see what let's go back on the record with Mr. Andre Lindsay. All right, I got your registration, sir. Let's see some proof of insurance.
Okay, 1 second, Your Honor.
Valid insurance. I thought you had it all together.
It's right here. Yeah,
All
next to me. But I take a picture of it on my phone. Let's see, how can you, let's see.
I don't know what that is.
I'm trying to see exactly what you need, the policy number or?
I need to see, all right, there's your name. Well, that's not Lauren Dixon. I don't know who that is.
That's
Do
it.
you have it? Are you on that policy as well?
On this insurance policy?
Yes.
No, my name's not on this policy, Your Honor. It's registered on the vehicle though.
So are you registered owner of the vehicle?
Yes.
I know Miss Ligon doesn't come in here with a big old bonnet on her head.
Yes, I did. I'm sorry, because I'm late anyway.
All right, well, you're not gonna be heard with that bonnet on your head.
All right, I'll take it off.
So you have a vehicle, you have a vehicle that's registered in your name, sir. And you don't have any insurance registered in your name. That sounds like a problem to me.
Well, the vehicle that I'm driving is registered to my partner, to my spouse, Your Honor.
Okay.
The vehicle that I caught the infraction in is not registered.
All right, let me see the insurance again. I mean, let me see the, keep sliding. Where is the expiration date? That doesn't give me much information, but let's see
Okay, 1 second.
let's see the, what do you call that? Let's see the registration again, please. All right, Mr. Goss.
Right, he's in my breakout.
All right, Mr. Goss, Mr. Lindsay has a document, just provided documentation that showing that he has the vehicle that he was driving at the time it's out front, doesn't have any insurance, and no plate on it. He's provided me with documentation of a 2012 Toyota in his wife's name, or he says it's his wife's name, and it's got valid registration and insurance. He says that's the vehicle he's driving. All right, we're going to dismiss the case for providing valid documentation, sir.
Okay, Your Honor.
Right.
Understood.
All right, nothing further. You still need to, you got some issues there. I would see some issues. If you're driving this vehicle, you live in that household, and you're not listed under any insurance, that could be problematic when, if there's some sort of accident or some sort of injury in that vehicle.
Okay. Okay, we'll do, make sure we handle that then, Your Honor.
All right, dismissed for providing valid documentation. Is she done? She's scheduled for a trial. She's next anyway. All right, have a great day, sir. Good luck to you.
Have a
Let's
great
go back
weekend.
on the record. Did we get, is Mr. Benjamin Little ready?
Ready, Your Honor.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Little. Mr. Little, I've given you an opportunity to speak with counsel in the breakout room. Counselor, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, it turns out that Mr. Little has completed the defensive driving course. And I would see if Mr. Goss, if that would impact his offer.
All right, let me see first, where did you send me the certificate, Mr. Little?
No, Your Honor, I actually just received it. I just completed it yesterday and I misplaced your email.
All right, I'm gonna put my email address in the chat. All right. All right, so if the offer now is failure to wear corrective lenses. That is, goes down to a 2-point offense. So you went from a 6 to a 2 for taking that class. I can still set you a trial date if you don't want to take that offer. And you can see if you can do better at trial.
With that offer, how much would I have to pay?
$240.
Okay, and I wanted to, is it possible that I can use the money that I used, I paid to pay off my pay off the warrants? Can I put that towards that 240?
Yeah, you could definitely do that. But I would think more of well, that's up to you. My concern would be the points, but yeah, that's totally up to you.
Well, with everything I got going on right now, sir, to be completely honest with you, I'd rather just do that and just to get it over with, because I have a lot going on right now.
Yes.
All right, good morning, APA folks. You got money sitting down there, you should get some money back. Okay, you want to take the deal?
Yeah. Yes.
All right, hold on one second. APA poll, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Who do you want to be in the breakout room?
Sorry.
Thank you.
All right, can you raise your right hand, Mr. Little, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down, sir. Sir, do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
You understand by taking this offer, you're going to give up that trial, right?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
All right, sir, let me draw your attention back to August the 6th, 2019 at around 2:30 or 2:50 in the AM. In the city of Detroit, in the area of Rosa Parks and Chicago Boulevard, sir, did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes.
And on that day, sir, were you speeding on that day?
To be honest, no.
That's yeah, well,
They say I was, but in my opinion, I wasn't.
all right, let's have a trial day. Some trial day. You got it. I mean, if you're not guilty, you're not guilty. Trial 11/30/2022 at 9 a.m. I'm gonna leave the offer open.
Okay.
All right, so Madam Clerk, you'll see it at the trial day. Send me that,
You say you did what?
you'll see that I wrote down there, but we're just, she's gonna go to the trial. That's just the offer now. I said the offer.
Okay.
All right. Send me the, on November 30th, 2022 at 9 a.m. Serve me back. And make sure you send me that certificate for the defensive driving course so I can put that in the file, okay?
Okay, I'll have it to you today.
All right, very well, sir. Listen, I wish you the best of luck on your struggles. You said you're having. Hopefully you can find some quick and immediate relief for that. But weather through it, I'm sure it'll get better. All right.
Thank you.
All right. Have a great day, sir. Good luck to you.
You too as well.
Miss Bianca Lewis.
Yes.
All right. What's going to happen, Counselor, with Miss? What's going to happen with Miss Lewis? Who's the officer on this case?
Corporal Hayward is the officer on this case.
And what's going to happen?
There's no recollection of 2014. And the other officer did not appear.
This is the city of Detroit versus Bianca Monet Lewis, case number 14448158 18424621, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Oh, that's Barry.
On behalf of the people.
Oh, that's Barry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Lewis.
Bianca Monet Lewis.
Okay, today is the date and time set for a trial in the matter.
Your Honor, Corporal Barry Hayward did appear. I spoke to him and he stated that he has no recollection on case 14448158. So city's moving to dismiss with no recollection.
Okay, what about the other 2 cases?
No officer.
All right, you want to make a motion, Counselor?
Yes, Your Honor, we move the court to dismiss these matters, there being no complaining witness.
All right, I'm gonna dismiss 14448158 for no recollection. I did see that Mr. Barrett, Officer Hayward, Corporal Hayward. Good morning, Corporal Hayward.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Your appearance on the record, please.
Corporal Barry Hayward, badge 1004, Detroit Police Department.
Then 18424621, counts 1 and counts 2. I'm going to grant counselor's motion to dismiss based on no officer. All right, Corporal Hayward, it's always good to see you. You be safe out there. And Miss Lewis, all 3 of your cases are going to be dismissed. I'm going to waive the warrant fee. I'm going to hold you responsible to pay the reinstatement fees. That's 3 reinstatement fees of $45 a piece. You can pay those reinstatement fees at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit, or you can come down to the courthouse and pay those reinstatement fees. If there's nothing further, I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good day. Good luck to you, all right?
Thank you, you too.
Have a good day, Your Honor.
Man.
Thank you.
What about Cup? Oh, he's in breakout. All right, okay. Mr.
Hello?
Land. Is that Miss, who is that?
Danielle Gaston.
All right, I haven't gotten there yet, Miss Gaston. We're working on it though.
Okay.
Mr. Land, are you there?
I am here, Your Honor. I'm here.
What are we doing today?
Your Honor, it was the matter where the sobriety court was to check to see if Miss Gentry was eligible.
And we need sobriety court in here.
Yes.
Let's get sobriety court in here, Madam Clerk.
Thank you.
Let's get, what's Kevo? Who's Kevo?
Your Honor, Kevin Leverson.
Leverson?
Yes.
All right.
And that's gonna be for Lee Jerry.
That's his handle there, Kevo. Right?
Yeah.
All right.
Judge, what's the thing that I'm gonna call?
For Gentry.
Gentry.
And then I can't get Miss Locke's attention. I just can't get her attention. Your case would have been called a long time ago. But she's not responding to me. All right, let's continue on then. Maybe I'll send her a note. Maybe send her a note. Wow. All right, let's move on. Is that Jerome Leverson?
Yes, Your Honor.
They say he likes his gin and juice while he's driving. Let's go with the city of Detroit versus Kevin Leverson. Kevin Jerome Leverson. Case numbers SP 1321057, counts 1, 2, and 3.
Hey.
SP, to me, strike that 217176841. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Leverson. State your full name, Mr. Leverson.
Kevin Leverson.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
All right, I'm gonna enter not guilty plea on your client's behalf. I'm gonna give your client a $0 bond. This ticket here, sir, is open alcohol in a motor vehicle driver. The only offer the city is willing to avail you to is open alcohol in the motor vehicle passenger. I call those I call that a non-offer because I'll fine you $240 for opening alcohol and motor vehicle driver, and you'll get 2 points on your driver's license, and you will have an alcohol-related offense on your driver's license. The offer of amended count of open alcohol and motor vehicle passenger is the same $240 fine, same 2 points on your license, and the same alcohol-related offense on your license. So I can avail you to that offer. I'm going to set aside the default for the civil infractions here, allow your client to be heard. And your offer is going to be pleading to the expired plates, $145, and pleading to the open alcohol in the motor vehicle passenger, $240. We'll dismiss the other cases. You have an absolute right to a trial, Mr. Leverson, and you can speak to Mr. Berry in a breakout room if you need to help him. Ask him to help you make an informed decision. What would you like to do, sir?
You said the expired tax and stuff will be like dismissed.
Well, the expired plate civil infraction, you'll pay $145. That's just like, that doesn't have any repercussions with the Secretary of State. The only thing is that the driver, open alcohol and motor vehicle driver. Speak to your client in the breakout room, give him an understanding of what's going on, Mr. Berry, and then you can let us know what he wants to do when he comes back out. Join the room, please, sir. Mr. Littlejohn, let's see what you have going on. I see you're at work. Now, you want to sit here, your boss is giving you some time to get away from work. I don't know. It doesn't appear that you have much, except for the fact that the city attorney is going to pretty much frown on this failure to stop for a school bus. I don't see Little John on here. I see him on the docket here.
Yours wasn't as good as.
Some of the dates is over here. Right. Yeah, I'm trying to. Or we need to do it back, if we can do it, we can start practicing for Monday. You wanna prep for Monday? Okay. I'm giving you options, stuff.
All right.
We can get January stuff. This is October. This October runs all the way across, and then November is gonna run all the way across. So this is November. This is all November. I left room for it because it's gonna grow. September, so September is gonna run off. No, did I say September? No, December.
Chris.
This is December.
So, what's that January here?
I really want to start January now. So let's put all January show causes before we can fit in there. I'm gonna try to check, make sure folks are in there. You know what I'm saying? That'll show me what I have to do. That'll show me where I got room to schedule stuff. You want to do that, making sure what's going on, because I got them already ran. I got a calendar ran for 8:45, so all I just need to do is check.
Mr. Long, what's your middle name? DeMarco Long.
Yeah, my middle name is Mendez.
I think I did one of these. This is-
Are we back, Mr. Berry?
Back, Your Honor, ready.
Okay, let's go back on the record with Mr. Kevin Leverson. Mr. Leverson, I've given you an opportunity to speak with counsel in the breakout room. Counselor, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, Mr. Leverson requires a bench trial.
All right, that's what you want to do, Mr. Leverson?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna set you a bench trial date for November the 30th, 2022 at 9 a.m. If it's nothing further, sir, you have a very good day. Good luck to you, all right?
Okay.
I don't have the marker on.
Thanks.
No, not that DeMarco one. It's two different messages.
Oh, that's- disregard that one.
Disregard that one. All right, let's call the city of Detroit versus Deshaun Abdul Littlejohn. Case number is SP 1280711, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Littlejohn. State your full name, Mr. Littlejohn.
Deshaun Abdul Littlejohn.
All right, today is the date and time set for a pre-trial hearing. Mr. Goss, do you have a valid driver's license, sir?
No, Your Honor.
What's preventing you from getting a driver's license?
No, Your Honor.
What's preventing you from getting a driver's license, sir?
I think
Turn off your camera.
I've been working,
Turn off
I
your
gotta get a
camera,
couple.
please. Turn off your camera so we can see if that transmission comes through better. You're breaking up.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I wish you'd turn your camera off so it may be coming through better. You're breaking up.
Oh, you say turn it off?
Turn it off, yeah. But it seems like, what do you have to do to get a license?
Pay a ticket and I think I got a driver responsibility.
I think those are gone. Well, not to the,
Because I know I got one other ticket out of
When was the
Detroit that I
last
got
time
to pay.
when was the last time you've been to the Secretary of State, sir?
It's been a while.
All right, well,
Been
you
a
want
few
me to
years.
give you an opportunity to go and come back, and try to get a valid driver's license?
Yes.
Come back on, November. Come back on November 30th, 2022 at 8:30 a.m., all right?
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, sir, have a very good day. Good luck to you.
Thanks a lot, Your Honor.
You're welcome. All right, let's go to, APA call. Okay. Put you, Mr. Land, I got Mr. Morgan. Good morning to you. I'm gonna put you three in the, breakout room and speak on this matter, all right?
Okay, thank you.
Is APA call? What happened to APA call?
I did put an offer in the file for me.
For Lee?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, no.
All right, let's go to, DeMarco Long. I think we lost Miss Locke. I sent her a message. I just have not heard anything back from her. Okay, this is the city of Detroit versus DeMarco Mendez Long, case number 1804. Well, strike that. I think that's somebody else's case. Let me see.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, so you're gonna have to go, okay. So you've been already to Judge Bryant's court?
Yeah,
Have you been there already?
I saw her back in August. And I'm supposed to be seeing her again on November the 10th.
Why, I don't understand why they don't just take these cases too. October the 10th, you mean, right?
I thought she said November, but if it's October, heck, that's even better. But I thought she said November.
It's, I see final pretrial. November the 10th, yeah. All right. I don't understand why she doesn't take these cases too. Because I mean, it's like this, you got dismiss these cases if you got this one case, it's the city of Detroit versus DeMarco Mendez Long, case number 18-457-6721. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Long. State your full name, Mr. Long.
DeMarco Mendez Long.
All right, today is the date and time set for a pretrial in this matter. It just will make, I wouldn't mind if she took care of this case. Because you have the other more serious infraction in front of her. We could set a trial date for this case it's gonna be 11/30/2022 at 9 a.m. And if you take a deal or something in that other case and you get convicted of something, we'll dismiss this ticket.
All right.
All right, if not, we'll just come back and see what happens in the 2018 case. Put a trial date on it, and we'll deal with it on that day. We'll deal with it on that day. We want to do it that way, sir.
What exactly is this charge for again? Like the name of
This
this
is
charge?
a driving while license suspended. It
All right.
seems like this all occurred on the same occasion.
Yeah, it did.
So 9/11/18, 9/11/18. That's why it could just be more. It would be more efficient if they would take that case. But whatever, we'll keep an eye on that case. Will come before this one. If on the 11th, on the 10th of November, if whatever ended up happening, come zoom in here and let us know. We'll pull this file, and then we can see if we can get rid of this case. All right. If not, come back on November the 30th.
All right.
All right. Have a great day, sir. Good luck to you.
I got a question.
What's your question?
That's okay.
What's your question?
With Judge Bryant, I was wondering, would I be able, with my 65 GB off my account, by me appearing to court with Judge Bryant?
That probably won't be off until the conclusion of the case. You'd have to check with that. You'd have to check with the Secretary of State or something. That's probably not going to be off. I would guess that wouldn't be off until the conclusion of the case.
All right, I thought so too. I was just double checking.
All right, but you got to check with the lawyer or check with the Secretary of State or something.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, have a great day.
You
Good luck
too.
to you. All right, Mr. Land, did you get all your questions answered for Ms. Gentry? Mr. Morgan, good morning to you.
Morning, Judge.
Yes,
So
Your Honor.
what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do today?
Let me jump in, Mr. Attorney Land, or?
Yes, go ahead. Yes, you can.
Good morning again, Your Honor. Smaji Morgan, Specialty Court Coordinator. Judge, we are going to sub Ms. Gentry into our mental health court. So I'm asking if you could set her up for a substance abuse evaluation with the probation department, so she complete that because of the nature of the charge that she's here for. And then on that sentencing date, it'll be kind of a warm handoff from your courtroom to our specialty court. So we are going to accept Ms. Lane.
And Your Honor, from my understanding, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
From my understanding, she would enter a plea to the offer that the city was offering today. Is that how it works, Your Honor?
Yeah, so she'll enter a plea today. We'll get a substance abuse evaluation that they need. We will get a sentencing date. And once we'll take the plea today, right, Mr. Morgan? We'll get the substance evaluation, and the sentencing date. Do I need to sentence her, or does Judge Holmes sentence her? I'll just sentence her to drug court or mental health or whatever kind of program she's going to get into. I'm not even going to assess any fines and costs. I'm going to let that go to Judge Holmes, correct?
That's correct, Your Honor. On that sentencing date, you'll just refer her to mental health court, and then we'll have a contract that we call a contract, which is like the probation order for our specialty courts. And
Okay, now, lastly, what was the offer in this case?
He agreed if we got in sobriety court, actually, Your Honor, he would offer visibly impaired. I don't think that would change with mental health court, but I would need to discuss that with the city attorney.
No, that's gonna stay the same.
Okay.
That's gonna stay the same. I mean, the most important thing that we're looking for is so that Ms. Gentry can get any other necessary services that she needs. Or let's call it a case. This is the city of Detroit versus, I've always kind of messed it up, I think. Sade.
Yes.
Did I get it right?
Yes, you did.
All right, there we go. And case number Z8084141 and SP1228521. Appearances for the record, please.
Is the prosecutor okay? Is the prosecutor around, Your Honor?
No, I mean, is he here? I'll get him in here.
Okay, I didn't.
Go ahead, put your appearance on the
Okay.
record.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ivan Land, P65879, appearing on behalf of Sade Gentry, who's present on the screen, Your Honor. We have no objection to holding this matter by Zoom. Thank you.
Okay, and Mr. Morgan, could you put your appearance on the record, please?
yes, sir. Samaje Morgan, specialty court coordinator.
Okay, I have given everybody an opportunity, ample opportunity to litigate this case. I'll tell you this, Ms. Gentry, you don't see it very often where lawyers are able and well, I see some of the best are able to come in here and get this down to a visibly impaired. I think it's not even called visibly impaired anymore, I don't think. But it's a substantial step down. Usually the lowest they will go, even in extenuating circumstances, is a DUI. So you hired the right lawyer there. And most importantly, though, is that I can appreciate the fact that you recognize that, you know, maybe some things are going on. You always look to be, you know, you wouldn't be able to tell outwardly by your appearance because you've always come into court. You always look to be very, very presentable and things like that. And you don't look to appear to have any problems. But sometimes, you know, I guess we all have problems. That's not a question about that. And sometimes some people are better than hiding yours. But by the fact that you're willing to enter into this treatment court, Mr. Morgan and their staff and Judge Holmes, I mean, they just do a phenomenal job with that. So, and the fact that you're entering into it willingly says that you're ready to put behind you whatever issues that could or could not be named. So I congratulate you on that. I really applaud people who step up to the plate and say, listen, give me what you got, and let's take care of this. We can move past it, and I'm confident that you'll be one of those ones that will probably be in the program least amount of time possible, and you'll be successful. So I congratulate you now. Mr. Goss, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Dante Goss on behalf of the people.
All right, so I don't know if it's necessary that you hear. I know Mr. Land just asked where you're going to be here, so you're here now. So today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. It's my understanding that your client, Mr. Land, is ready to plead to resolve this case today by way of a plea, and that offer is going to be Mr. Goss. This is Ms. Gentry, who Mr. Land and you were able to work out an agreement that she pleads to the amended count of operating while visibly impaired and dismissing the careless driving, and that on the condition that she is willing to enter into some sort of treatment program, correct?
Complete the treatment program, yes, Your Honor.
Correct. I have no doubt that she's gonna be successful in it. I have no doubt. You see some people come in here and you kind of wonder and you hope, but I just have. So, is that what you want to do, Ms. Gentry?
Yes, I'm definitely appreciative of Mr. Lang, you and Mr. Morgan.
All right, well, can you raise your right hand, ma'am? The other right.
Is that left?
The other right.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down now. You understand that the maximum possible penalty for this, well, as charged is a $700 to $1,000 fine and some up to 1 year in jail and up to 360 days of community service with some serious driver's license implications. Do you understand that that's the maximum possible penalty?
Yes.
You understand that by taking this offer, you understand you have a right to a trial?
Yes.
You understand by taking this offer, you're going to give up that trial right?
Yes.
So I'd say some strike that the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 180 days in jail with a $200 to $700 fine. So a maximum possible fine I could find you if you pled or if you found guilty as charged would be 180 days in jail and $700 and or 360 hours community service. You understand that now?
Yes.
And has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
All right. Let me draw your attention back to September 19th, 2021. In the area of John R. and Forest Street in the city of Detroit. Did you have an occasion on that day, ma'am, to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes.
I'm sorry, did you ask me a question?
Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle on that day, ma'am?
Yes.
And were in the course of that operation of that motor vehicle, did you have either drinks before or during the operation of that motor vehicle?
Yes.
And what did you have?
A margarita.
And it was more than one margarita, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And how many margaritas did you think you had that night now?
I'm not sure. It was several drinks and a couple of shots.
What do they say? You were turning it up that night, huh, ma'am?
Yes.
All right. And do you think that those margaritas and shots that night it affected your ability to drive the motor vehicle?
Yes.
All right. You have anything further, Counselor?
No, I don't, Your Honor.
And Mr. Goss, are you satisfied with that factual basis? All right. I guess will you stipulate to the? Well, she indicated that affected her ability to drive the car. So we're gonna call it that, and we will find her guilty of the amended count of operating while visibly impaired. That is a 4-point offense. That is a 90-day restricted, but that is a 90-day suspension, but that is an automatic turns into an automatic restricted driver's license for 90 days. So you don't have to do anything from the Secretary of State to get that, but you'll be restricted. You should get some information in the mail regarding that. And with the stipulation of probable cause, I'm going to dismiss count the SP 122-85121.
Your Honor, we will stipulate the probable cause in that matter.
All right. I'm going to, and by no means, man, was I trying to make fun of the situation. I was just trying to just put some, make light of it. I know you're taking this very seriously, and
I understand.
the court takes it very seriously. And, I just want to let you know that. I'm going to order you a substance abuse evaluation. We're going to get you the number to probation so that they should contact you. We need a good phone number from you.
313-978-2131.
And I'm going to set a sentencing date for that on, what is that, is November the 22nd good?
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor.
What about you, Counselor?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Morgan, can somebody be here at 8:30 so we can get Ms. Gentry in and out and their counselor in and out on 8:30 a.m.?
Yes, Judge. What date is that again, Judge?
That's November the 22nd, 2022.
Unless you, Judge, if I may request, can we push that up a little bit? Maybe
well, they gotta have a pre-sentence report too, don't they? I was told, I mean, we could push it up. I was just told that they like 60 days for that, but yeah, what do you have? Can you guys can get it done, you can get it done.
I would like if you could request a 4-week turnaround. When I was a probation officer, we had 4 weeks. So I don't want to change what they do over there, but I know.
No, I think they're saying now because of the pandemic, they're talking about 45 to 60 days.
Oh wow, okay. I'm gonna have to request, but I think it's safe to say if you don't mind, if we can, we could go 4 weeks. I think they can handle it. I'll make sure they can handle it. I just want to make sure that
let's do that.
Yeah.
How about October 24th? That's right around Miss Gentry's birthday.
That's perfect.
It is my birthday.
How did I know that? You know, you want to come down here on your birthday, or you want me to give you another day?
Another day, please.
We'll give her another day. She just better not be turning it up and driving.
So can we go October 17th?
That's only 3 weeks.
So where are we at? Okay.
Let's do it the 31st of October.
Okay.
10/31/2022. Mr. Morgan's putting pressure on him to get it done. PSI, we're gonna get you a pre-sentence investigation report and a substance abuse evaluation. Have you back on for sentencing on October 31st, 2022. And I have a birthday coming up too in October. So if there's nothing further, Ms. Gentry, good luck to you. I'll see you back one more time, and then we'll get you over to Judge Holmes, all right?
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much, Your Honor. Have a good weekend, everyone.
Yeah, thanks,
You too. Have a great day, Mr. Lamb, Mr. Morgan, and Ms. Gentry. Good luck to you.
Thanks, Mr. Goss. I don't know if you can hear me, but thanks so much.
All right, let's move on to, we already got Bianca. Aaron, what's, you gave me the correct pronunciation of your name.
Yeah,
What is it?
Aaron,
Aaron
Gerard.
Gerard. Where is, okay, there you are. City of Detroit versus Aaron Gerard, case number SP 132925991, SP 1397961. Hearings for the record, please.
Otis Berry Jr. On behalf of the defendant, state your full name, Mr. Gerard.
Aaron Javon Gerard.
All right, today is the date and time set for a pretrial. Mr. Gerard, do you have a valid driver's license? I mean, strike that. Do you have valid insurance and registration for this vehicle?
Yes.
Can you produce that valid registration and insurance, please?
Yeah.
Ms. Locke. All right, let's see what he has. Continue to hold it up. Let's see. So I have, see, you know, I gotta get a lawyer myself. You got insurance valid 3/10/2023. All right, let's see the registration. And you have registration valid 8/19/2023. With that, I'm gonna dismiss the cases, but you called Cure and cured your problem. I called Cure, they couldn't cure my problem. And Cure's curing everybody's problem but mine. Wonder what's up with that. You might need Mr. Berry on that. I want to dismiss the cases for provided valid documentation, all right?
Thank you.
All right, there's nothing further, sir. Good luck to you. Have a great day, okay?
You too.
All right, Ms. Locke. She's got those headphones on. She should have been out of here a long time ago. Darren Lee. Miss APA Cole. Darren Lee is he's Gerard too.
Yes, sir, I am.
I remember Mr. Lee.
Good morning,
One of my frequent flyers, but he tells the court that he's ready to put all this stuff behind him.
I
Right?
definitely trying, Your Honor.
Well, you're doing it, right?
I am, sir.
The most important thing is to put it behind you and not come back around this way again. And really, a lot of this stuff is just showing up. It's one of the, you know, and dealing with it before it gets to this point. All right. Let's call the case. This is the City of Detroit versus Darren Gerard Lee, case number SP 117668881, SP 123-63701, and to SP 1298841, counts 1 and counts 2. SX 39053392, SX 39059262. One 217-24848, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 126-01431. SP 1176675, counts 1 and counts 3. SP 123-63691. SP 126-03561. SP 129-88401. SX SX39053391. SX39059261. SX39059263. Appearance for the record, please.
O.S. Berry Jr. On behalf of Mr. Lee, state your full name, Mr. Lee.
My name is Gerard Lee.
Hold on 1 second. Some other cases that aren't on here. Can you put your appearance on the record, APA folks? Good morning to you.
Good morning. May it please the court, Paula Cole on behalf of the people, P31888.
Let's also call the city of Detroit versus Gerard Lee. Case numbers 217-33495. Counts 1 and counts 2. And 217-334-971. Okay. I don't understand why those cases didn't get included in on this record. So APA Cole, my understanding, you had Corporal Cup. You spoke to him. Are any of the officers here?
I spoke with Cup. That was the only officer that I spoke with. And we sent an offer over. I emailed an offer over through your clerk, Miss Mathis.
Miss Mathis, I don't have the offer.
I can put it on the.
The
That's what I did. It's not in the.
did you take the Michigan defensive driving course, sir?
Yeah, we talked about that, and I couldn't recall where I took it with, and I couldn't get the evidence, but I wasn't able to take it again, sir. No.
You say you did take the course, though?
Yes, sir. I tried to provide evidence for you back in, I believe it was May or June, or it might have been earlier than that. I'm sorry. But you told me to bring the evidence back in July, and I missed July by 2 days. The court date by 2 days, I had them mixed up because I didn't have any paper evidence. I'm currently in a very bad situation. I'm sorry. I was supposed to be in court July 18th, I think, and I'm waited to the 21st because that's what I thought my date was.
All right, we have some new cases. Let's
Yes, sir.
also call. These cases aren't to be arraigned until 12/12/2022.
I got some more after that too. I just received in the mail that perchance I got because I don't live at the address.
I mean, you're just gonna have to stay away from the wheel.
I would love to, sir, but unfortunately, like I said, I'm going through a situation. I'm homeless. I mean, sometimes I sleep in a car, and a car is the only way I can get to work so I can try to provide for myself.
Where do you work, sir?
I work for a demolition company in the morning, and I also work for Baker's Keyboard Lounge at night during the weekends.
I hate to hear that you're homeless. I hate to hear that you're driving, but I hate to hear that you're homeless even more. It's got a failure to report an accident, state accident, and no proof of insurance, all state tickets that are set to be arraigned on December the 12th, 2022. I did have Corporal Cup in here. I had Corporal Latch in here. I'm going to make sure that their appearances, they showed up. And I thought it was another officer that showed up. But nevertheless, none of those Officer Latch's tickets were, I was told by the city attorney, was no recollection. So you want to make a motion on those tickets? This is SP 117668881 and SP 1176675 counts 1 and counts 3 for Officer Latch.
Your Honor, we would move to have those matters dismissed based on the failure of the complaining witness.
All right, I'm gonna dismiss those tickets. As for the other tickets that officers did not appear, it's kind of a lot to list. You want to make a motion on those tickets, Counselor?
Yes, Your Honor. We move that these matters be dismissed. No officer.
I'm going to dismiss those cases, no officers. We're just going to go through this record. I want to put in the record, let's call the state of Michigan versus Darren Gerard, the case number SX 4073262, counts 1, 2, and 3. Let's put those in the record. Let's get them arraigned on those tickets, Mr.
Yes, Your Honor, we will waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
All right, I'm going to enter not guilty plea on his behalf. And that is for S for 217-33495, counts 1 and counts 2 as well. Not guilty plea on his behalf, and recall the warrants and give him a $0 bond. And I want to order the parties, Mr. Berry and Mr. APA Cole, to go back in, and where I need to get Mr. Dawson here as well, to go back in and discuss this matter again. I'm going to say this to you, Mr. Lee. I sympathize with you for your current living situation. And you know something, you know, you'll always come to court presenting yourself very well. And we had conversations in the past about, you know, putting this stuff behind you. And because you have a very long history with this court, I imagine some other courts. And I always say it's not what you say, it's really what you do, you know. You have to speak it and you have to put it out there. I'm putting this stuff behind me, I'm doing that. But your actions have to follow that. And if your actions don't follow that, then is a problem. So I know this is just an allegation, but the allegation is that you failed to report an accident. And if it's true, I see your situation, probably looking at it like I'm already so deep. It's already a super burden. If I stop and deal with this, then it's going to just be more of a headache, more of a financial strain and stuff like that. But when you say, hold on a second.
Yes, sir.
Hold on. I don't want you to speak on it because these are still just allegations, right?
Yes,
It doesn't even have to be you.
Yes, sir.
I'm just speaking to you, if it is you, if it comes out to be that way, I'm just saying that these are the type of situations where you have to stop and bite the bullet and say, hey, that's being the responsible person that we talked about, you said you were gonna be. No matter what the situation. You know, because I guarantee you, each and everybody in this building, in this court, in this Zoom, is going through some things. You know, not maybe some more than others, but I guarantee you this too. Everybody that's going through their problem, that's the biggest problem in the world because that's the problem that's affecting them, right?
Yes, sir.
So I want you guys to go back in there and talk. Where's Mr. Goss? I'm gonna put you back in a breakout room. I guess, Mr. Berry, you can kind of wait for a minute. Until Mr. Goss shows back up so that we can get through some other people. Let me pass this matter and let's see if we can find a global resolution to all of this stuff.
Yes, sir.
So that Mr. Lee can put this behind him. He doesn't have to worry about any court dates coming up and things like that. So let's do that, all right?
Thank you.
I'm gonna move on and I'm gonna put, when Mr. Goss comes in, you can join that breakout room, APA code, and I'm gonna put Mr. Berry, here he is now. I need you to go to the breakout room. We have some more cases to deal with Mr.
I was, before I do that, Your Honor, I'm sorry to interrupt, but do you know if Ariel Grove has checked in? That's a case I'm working on. The officer is here.
I haven't seen Grove.
It's Grove and it's for
Ariel, no, I haven't seen Ariel Grove.
the officer is here. He wanted to know if he needs to wait around. It's 10:45.
Yeah,
Officer.
he can leave if he chooses. We can put his appearance on the record. But
Oh, that would be great. I appreciate that. Officer Central.
well, these are not new right here. I'm talking to Mr. Goss. These are not new. These should have been put on a trial date because these are old, and I don't know why. I guess because it was so many, so it kind of got lost in the shuffle. How old though? It's 2021, but he's been here and he's been here a couple of times in just those two cases. And I'll tell you what, and these APA code knows all these are new. So I want you guys to work out, Mr. Lee. I mean, he can come. He's in a situation where he's homeless, where he. Let me ask you this, Mr. Lee.
Yes, sir.
And you don't mind, if you don't mind, do you have any mental health issues?
No, sir, I do not. Not that I know of. I don't believe I do.
We'll just set another trial date. Do you want to speak to somebody from mental health court? I know. Are you a veteran?
No, sir, I'm not.
I know that mental health court, if you can get in that program, they can find immediate housing for you, I believe.
I would love that, sir.
All right, let's get somebody down here from the mental health court and speak with them and interview them. All right. Mr. Lee, if he qualifies, Gerard Lee, he's on the trial date. Okay. All right, well, hey, all right, let's pass that matter until we get somebody in here. Then let's call the city of Detroit versus Ariel.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes, Grove, case number SP 131-28401, SP 135-13471, SP 135-10651. Appearance for the record, please.
Otis Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Grove.
Paula Cole, standing in for the people.
All right, and who's the officer that's on this case?
It's gonna be Officer Centron.
All right, good morning, Officer Citron.
Good morning.
I apologize for holding you so long. I appreciate your patience.
No worries.
Today is the date and time set for a trial/formal hearing. It's just Ms. Grove has a lot of cases as well. So I know you don't have any, I'm sure you don't have any reason for Ms. Grove's absence. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a warrant out for failure to appear, and I'm gonna put a $0 bond on it. Maybe that will get Ms. Grove's attention.
I didn't know.
So that'll conclude. I'm gonna, officer, put your appearance on the record. Did you put your appearance on the record, Officer Citron?
Yes, sir. Officer Centron /38.
Detroit Police.
Yes, sir. Detroit Police. First name Christopher.
All right, very well. If it's nothing further, officer, I wish, have a great day and you be safe out there, all right?
You as well. Thank you, sir. You have a wonderful day.
All right, you as well. All right. All right, Ms. Gaston.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, good morning to you. Almost afternoon.
Good morning to you also.
I appreciate your patience, ma'am. Let's see. Danielle?
Wait.
Pronounce that right?
Yes, sir.
This is the city of Detroit versus Danielle Nicole Gaston, case number SP 132-8697, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 138-40071, SP 138-9750, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Otis Berry Jr. on behalf of Ms. Gaston.
All right, Ms. Gaston, you're gonna have to turn your television down.
I'm at the shop. Can you turn the TV down, please? Just a little bit.
You know,
I'm sorry.
that's the problem. That's the problem with Zoom. That's one of the problems with Zoom. The benefit is that you don't have to come down to the courthouse. You can Zoom in from anywhere in the world. But the problem is I got people that want to lay in bed, other people that's gonna get to get their hair done because tonight is Friday and it's the eagle flew today, and you're gonna get your hair done and hang until you go to church on Sunday, right?
Yes, sir.
She admitted it too. Well, she's got to slow down. I'll tell you that. And you need some driver improvement, ma'am. I'm going to say that too. Based on the allegations here, I have a one ticket, 31 miles an hour over the speed limit. Okay, Miss APA Cole. 31 miles an hour over the speed limit. Then I have a wrong way driving. She has an arraignment on one of the matters on the no insurance misdemeanor, and they say you don't have any insurance. So what happens? You get a 31 mile an hour over speed limit, and let's not even say that you still have a right to remain silent, and you're innocent until proven guilty. But paint this picture. You have kids, ma'am?
Yes.
All right, paint this picture. You're let's see, Gratiot and Seymour. Your kids are riding their bikes up Gratiot, and someone hits your kid riding 31 miles an hour over the speed limit. The speed limit on Gratiot is probably 35 miles an hour. If they accidentally hit your kid at 35 miles an hour, then it could be catastrophic. It could be deadly. More than likely deadly. How about, what do you think would happen if they're driving 82 miles an hour?
Death, possibly.
Possibly, I'm talking about highly, highly likely, not even in a vehicle, that they're in a vehicle, they can, it's likely that somebody's gonna be dead. And it's a miracle if they're not. So and it's people that have lost their children and their loved ones, or people that are doing stuff like that. I'm not saying you did it, but 82 miles an hour over the speed limit? I mean, 82 miles an hour up Gratiot? I hope everybody in that salon is listening to me. You're gonna do some driver improvement if you wanna get a deal. I'm gonna put the driver improvement class in the chat. You take a screenshot of this. And it's up to you. You don't have to take it. But you'll have the 4 points on your license if you don't. Also, wrong-way driving. That's another. 2 points on your license. And the failure to refusal of the PBT is, I don't know, that's 2 points as well, Mr. Barry, or do you know?
It is 2 points, Your Honor.
And they allege that you don't have any insurance. So the kid is dead. The family is suffering. And they don't even have any way to bury their kid because you don't have any insurance on the vehicle. That's what the allegations are. All right. Do you want to take the driving course now?
No.
All right. Let's get her an offer, or you can go straight to trial if you want to try to defend yourself with allegations.
Yes, because I have insurance, and yes, I would like to take it to trial.
Okay, let's get you a trial / formal hearing on all of the matters. You want to speak to Mr. Berry ahead of the time? Just to have somebody to go over the facts and to get some advice from the lawyer here?
Yes, that'll work.
Okay.
Mia.
All right, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room, ma'am. You speak with the lawyer, and then we'll get her a trial date. That date is going to be November the 30th, 2022 at 9 a.m. If nothing changes after you speak with Mr. Berry, then you are free to leave, ma'am. That's going to be trial / formal hearing. Join the breakout room, please.
Okay.
All right, Ms. Ligon,
Yes,
good morning to you, ma'am. Do you have a valid driver's license?
no,
All right. What's stopping you from getting a license?
tickets.
Somewhere else in some other jurisdiction?
I have tickets in St. Clair Shores.
And where else?
That's it. And with you guys,
How old are you?
25.
You have kids?
I just had a son less than like a month ago.
Congratulations, ma'am.
Thank you.
They say you got a hold of somebody's Mercedes, or is it your Mercedes?
No, it wasn't my Mercedes. It was my child's father's cousin's car. And he was driving. I was riding with him and I was
All right,
driving.
don't say anymore. Don't. This is not the same time for that. I don't want you to, you don't have to talk about the facts. I would rather you not talk about the facts and circumstances of it.
Okay.
If you want to talk about the facts and circumstances, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Barry. But it doesn't appear that anything down here is affecting your driver's license.
I thought I had warrants or something with you guys or something.
Not yet.
Because I had previous cases before this one too.
I know one of the cases of 2019, you owed a $45 reinstatement fee. You can come down here and pay that.
Okay.
I'll let you pay that up front. And it appears that you would be able to, can you run a driver's license, please? Look at.
I got it.
Are you in relation to Quincy Ligon?
Not that I know of. I may be related. I'm not sure because we get so many of us. So I don't, it's a lot of us, a lot of people that I don't know.
All right. Lopez Ramirez. Can you unmute yourself, please?
Yeah,
Do you need interpreter, sir?
yeah.
Can we get an Spanish interpreter in here, please? Did you do community service, Mr. Lopez Ramirez?
You have interpreter? No.
I'll get one.
Okay.
Good morning, audience. Mr. Fire Officer Perkins, Spanish interpreter. 434. Case number is Lopez.
When is the last time you've been to the Secretary of State, Ms. Ligon?
12.
The last time I've been to the Secretary of State, I went because I had got my license, my tags done. So that was like in June around my birthday.
You had a driver's license then?
Yes.
No.
How did you get your tags if you didn't have a driver's license? All right. Did you ask them?
I had already had.
Did you ask them for a driver's license then?
I asked them for a driver's license. They had gave me my record. That's why I was saying that that's why I thought I had tickets and stuff still with y'all.
Well, you still have tickets with us.
No.
19700. That shouldn't affect your driver's license. Have you ever had a license?
Yes.
I think you should go back to the Secretary of State. All right, let's pass the matter momentarily. Okay, are we back? Mr. Barry, your client doesn't need to change anything for that?
No, Your Honor, and she's logged off.
Okay, very well. Let's call the City of Detroit versus Jaquella, Carolyn Renee Ligon. Case numbers 19-700-2131, 21-72-15-72, counts 1 and counts 2. For the record, please.
Oh, that's Barry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Ligon.
Jaquela Carolyn Renee Ligon.
Today is the date and time set for a pretrial in the matter. I will give you an opportunity to go get some license. Do you have a vehicle in your name, ma'am?
Yes.
Do you have valid insurance for that vehicle?
I had insurance, but I'm not working right now because I'm on maternity leave, so I couldn't pay it. So I have to wait till I go back to work so I can get it back reinstated.
It's an 18. There's some tickets that I don't see on here. Let's also call the city of Detroit versus Ms. Ligon, case number SP 128-1434, counts 1, 2, and 3. All right. Looking at your client's driving record, Mr. Berry. It appears your client is eligible for a driver's license. I'll give your client an opportunity to go back to the Secretary of State to see if she will be able to get that license. She indicated to the court that the tickets down here, which particularly is 19-700-2131, that she failed to comply or failed to appear or whatever the case may be. That ticket, with reinstatement date of October 1st, 2021. She also indicated to the court that she has some issues in St. Clair Shores. And each of the St. Clair Shores matters have reinstatement dates of October 1st, 2021. I don't see anything else that is on here affecting her driving record. So what I would suggest, ma'am, is you go back to the Secretary of State, try to get a driver's license. If they don't give you a driver's license, they should be able to tell you exactly what is suspending your license, and they should give you case numbers. You want some opportunity to do that?
Yes.
I'm going to set a pretrial date in the matter for November the 30th, 2022 at 8:30.
Let me put that down.
Please do.
November 30th at
2022 at 8:30.
8:30. I'm gonna make sure I put 8 o'clock, so I won't be late this time.
Okay, that'll work. We like for you to be on time.
Okay.
Get here early, then you get out. You'll get out early. I try to
Right.
keep people.
I forgot this morning. My baby be
All
up all night, so I forgot.
All right, well, you got a lot of all nights to be If your baby's only a month old.
Yep.
All right. If there's nothing further, ma'am, congratulations to you. And look at all that pretty hair you have. I always ask, when they have the bonnets, I always ask them, would you wear the bonnet do you wear the bonnet to the club?
No.
You don't wear the bonnet to the club, right?
So don't wear it to court.
Absolutely. But, you would not think of wearing that bonnet to the club, would you?
No.
But do you see why I have that problem? You're talking about the club, hanging out, having fun, making sure you look good. But then you come to court where I got 93 days in jail over your head and $500 in fines.
And with a bonnet on.
With a bonnet on.
Right.
All right. I said, you get it. All right. Come back and see if you can get yourself a valid driver's license, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
Have a great day, ma'am.
You too.
All right. Mr. Lee, we have good morning, Case Manager Taylor. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Darian Lee. Mr. Lee, I have Case Manager Taylor on the line. Case Manager Taylor, Mr. Lee indicated to the court that he's homeless. I indicated to him, I asked him whether he had any mental health issues, and he indicated to the court that he doesn't know. So that kind of says that maybe something may be going on, something not. I wanted Mr. Lee to have an opportunity to talk with someone in the mental health department to see if he needs some mental health treatment. I know he needs some housing, and I believe the program, if he can get into the program, can pretty much get him housing almost immediately. Is that still the case?
Yes, possibly. He could qualify to go into like a residential treatment facility or a transitional housing facility.
Okay. Can you put your appearance on the record, Ms. Taylor?
Yes, Jasmine Taylor, Specialty Court Case Manager.
It's Mr. Lee, is this something you wanted to try to explore at least now? It's a possibility that they can get you housing. I know that part of the program is gonna have you doing some things that you're gonna have to be responsible in doing. There's some meetings that you're gonna have to go to. It's gonna be some work. Are you willing to, well, first of all, do you want to speak to Ms. Case Manager Taylor about it?
Yes, sir. I would like any help I can get. Yes, sir.
All right, let's put him in the breakout room and maybe you have some questions to see if he's even eligible for the program. Is that correct, Ms. Taylor?
Yes.
All right. Why don't you do that? Do you need Mr. Berry in there or not?
No.
All right. All right, join the breakout room, Mr. Lee and Mr. Taylor, and let us know what happens when you come back out. There's Mr. Cox, right on time. Right on time.
Hello, Your Honor.
Good morning, Ms. Cox.
How are you today?
I'm very well. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
And we're winding down and you just came in, right? I was typing the gentleman's name in and you just popped in just like that. That's good. Ms. Cox, can you state your name for the record, please?
Maria Cox, State of Michigan Qualified Spanish Interpreter.
And can you raise your right hand, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will truly, accurately, and impartially interpret in the manner now before the court and not divulge confidential communication, so help you God?
I do.
And do you solemnly swear, to the best of your ability, that you will interpret from Spanish to English and English to Spanish?
I do.
Are you put your hand down? Good morning to you, Ms. Cox. And we have Mr. Marvin Alexander Lopez Ramirez. You can let him know to turn his camera on and to hear you. This is the city of Detroit versus Marvin Alexander Lopez Ramirez, case number SP 127-94011. Appearance for the record, please.
Over this very.
Señor Marvin Alexander López Ramírez, pidieron y el abogado se presentó que lo está representando a usted. Yo soy la intérprete de hoy.
Ok, gracias.
State your name for the record, please, sir.
Por favor, diga su nombre para las actas, señor López Ramírez.
Marvin Alexander López Ramírez.
All right. Today is the date and time set for a pretrial in the matter. Mr. Lopez Ramirez, do you have valid insurance?
Hoy es el día para una audiencia preliminar en el caso en su contra. Usted tiene ahora un seguro de carro válido.
Sí, así es, sí la tengo.
Yes, that is right. I do have it.
Can you show the court a copy of that insurance, sir, please?
Por favor, muéstrele a la corte una copia de esa prueba que tiene seguro.
¿Es esta?
Is this?
You gotta pull it up to the screen. No, that looks like he's got some registration or something. Pull it up to the screen.
Póngalo más cerca.
Ok. A ver, espera.
Just a second. He's trying to do it, Your Honor. Getting it closer to the screen. There it is.
All right. With that, I'm going to dismiss the case for providing valid documentation.
Por eso, entonces ya puede quitarlo, señor López Ramírez. Con eso, entonces, voy a anular los cargos porque usted ha presentado prueba que tiene lo que necesita.
Okay.
All right, if there's no further questions, sir, you have a very good day. Your case is going to be dismissed, and good luck to you.
Así no hay ninguna otra cosa o ninguna pregunta, entonces ya terminamos. Su caso va a ser anulado y que tenga buen día.
Ok, entonces aquí termina todo.
So this is the end of it all?
The end of it all.
Sí, aquí termina todo.
Ok, muchas gracias. Igual que tenga buen día.
Okay, thank you so much. Same thing to you. Have a good day.
All right.
And Your Honor, is this the only case that you needed for today?
Yeah, that will be it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Have a great weekend.
Great weekend, and I'll see you next time, Ms. Cox.
All righty, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Hey. 88 Cole's gone. You see, we got a new judge.
We got a new judge.
Yes, Christina
Kennedy.
got appointed governor press release. She's a senior assistant corporation counsel in the city of Detroit Law Department.
Oh, and they appointed her judge.
Yes. Congratulations. We need her.
What you say her name? I'm gonna Kennedy.
Yeah.
Christina Kennedy.
All right, this is a no pay.
They transferred the money. That was a case where the money was supposed to be transferred
From what?
from one case to another.
I don't see that that's been done.
But she told me she did it. Hold on.
I see that she owes 285. I see that the insurance is zero.
Sanford Leggett.
Yeah. Okay, she made a payment for the note of insurance, $235.
SP. This is what it says, money to be applied, you see it says 909. This is Saturday, right? It says September 9. Ordered money to be applied, ticket SP 20. Told me she was gonna. Got an email. Didn't get it yet. Okay, all right. I checked.
Did you know that Stanley DeYoung passed away, Mr. Berry?
Yes, I heard that.
You don't know what happened to him, huh?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
Do you know what happened to him?
No. Well, let's see. I got the information from Ms. Cole, and I think she said it was a result of cancer.
Oh, man. It's too bad. I really like Stanley.
Yeah, good guy.
You see, we got another judge coming, Mr. Berry.
Anybody I know?
Christina Kennedy, she's a corporation counsel for the City of Detroit Law Department.
That's an interesting source.
Do you know her?
No, I do not.
Apparently she was with, she began her legal career as a judicial clerk in the Wayne County Circuit Court. That's the MSU. Okay, let's go back on the record with Mr. Lee. We had APA call in here. I'll let case manager Taylor speak.
Yes, Judge Perkins, I did have a chance to speak with Mr. Lee. We went over the mental health court program and how everything works. And at this time, Mr. Lee would just like to think about it a little more. He didn't want to commit to that, so he's not interested in mental health court at this moment.
All right, if there's nothing further, I appreciate your coming in on such short notice. Case manager Taylor, there's nothing further. You have a very good day and have a very good weekend.
Thank you, you too.
Well, unfortunately, we couldn't, that apparently wasn't the right fit for you.
She explained everything, and I just didn't want to jump into it too quick because there was definitely was some positives, but there were a lot of negatives. And I mean, due to my history and my experiences, I just want to think about it. That's it. And that's what I explained to her.
I don't know of any negatives to it, except for the fact that you're just not willing to commit yourself. Because
no, sir, that's not the situation at all. She was she said it was like a probation thing, and like I work a lot now. Sometimes my work is up and down. That's why I'm in a bad situation and I try to find the jobs, but it also has to fit. And right now my work is up, and the things that she explained to me, I might not be able to do, especially because I'm trying not to drive. And transportation is an issue. So I didn't want to.
Mr. Lee, you don't have to explain it to me. I appreciate you doing so, and I'm not making I'm not judging you one way or another. I'm not. I kind of catch your drift a little bit with the work situation, but I mean, when you look at it in a selfish, when you look at it selfishly, you're looking for some housing.
Yes, sir.
They're offering you housing. I mean, most of the work and the jobs is going to pay for housing. So that can eliminate some of the work right there. You got some place to stay.
No, she didn't explain it like that, sir. I'm sorry. Maybe you have a different understanding than what she explained to me. I don't know, but
okay. Well, all I wanted you to do is listen, and all I wanted you to do is give you some options. That's what I was trying to do.
And I do appreciate that, sir. And I definitely listened to her thoroughly and asked a lot of questions. And I don't believe it's the same way you thinking, because that's not the way that she explained it to me.
Okay, and I'm not thorough on it either. That's not my area. Maybe I should learn a little more about it, but I know that they have a housing component, and I really just wanted you to hear it for that reason.
I appreciate your help, sir. I appreciate your help.
Definitely. You know, this is really is just not all about finding people and then that's kind of the easy part of the job, right? I mean, you try to look at everybody's situation and look at the facts and circumstances and look at, you know, things and try to make a decision. That's, yeah, everybody should have the decision tailored to their certain facts and situations. So it's basically not one size fits all type of situation.
Yes, sir. But I do appreciate you trying to lead me in the right direction. And I'm all ears. But I just have to make it make sense.
As long as you tell, I'm glad you took the time, and then, like I say, you got some information. And don't hesitate if you change your mind or if you need some more information. Or that's why, as always, good. Sometimes I wish Mr. Berry would have gone in on the conversation because he can hear things maybe a little differently, have a second ear on those. But if you change your mind, let us know.
Absolutely, sir.
I'm going to call into the record the city of Detroit, and we're back on the record with Ms. Lee. I imagine we already said that, but let's also call city of Detroit versus Darren Gerard Lee, SP 1374072, counts 1, 2, and 3. These 3 cases weren't on the record either, because this is some newer stuff. And then SP 137411061. It's called SP 1379271. Counts 1, 2, and 3. I've already put those in the record. No. SP 1379271 counts 1, 2, and 3.
Can you talk?
No.
SP 138063 counts 1, 2, and 3. All those cases I just called, Mr. Berry, those are new allegations. So let's see. Let's get where's APA code? And along with the other allegations, I know that Mr. Goss mentioned that he has an open intox in a motor vehicle driver ticket. That was one of the 21 cases. Those, if the allegation are true, Mr. Lee, that is what we're talking about. Absolutely no reason, none. That's avoidable completely. So when you come in here and you mention that you're trying to do everything right, that's completely unnecessary. If the allegation is true.
Yes, sir. I agree.
All right, now we have everyone back. We're back on the record with Mr. Darian Lee. Mr. Goss, we have a number of cases, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cases that are new. And that would include, not even include the other 3 cases that we haven't heard from yet. Then those would be city cases. State cases are, we have 3 new state cases. So I would like, we already know that the offer is not going to go away. So Mr. Berry, I could set another trial date for all these new cases for your client.
Yes, Your Honor.
And then we'll just deal with the trial date, and that'll include the other 3 state cases. I'll give you the date APA poll, and we'll just have them back.
Excuse me, Your Honor, is that the ones that start with SX?
Yeah.
That's the ones that start with SX. SX 4073262 counts 1, 2, and 3.
Thank you.
So that way we already have the deal. So the deal today, sir, and it's tough. I don't know. You indicate that you're homeless. I don't see that this is going to be that now I can offer you some community service for it. But let's go through it. These are Cups cases, Jeremy Cups, Officer Cups cases. Officer Latches was here. He has no recollection. And then the other officers did not appear. We've already made motions to deal with all of those cases. So let's just go through it right here. We're going to set a pre-trial.
Excuse me, Your Honor. Officer Eason did appear. He had no recollection also.
Officer Eason has no recollection?
Yes, Your Honor.
You want to make a motion on Officer Eason's tickets, Councilman?
Yes, Your Honor. We move the matter be dismissed based on the officer's indication through the prosecutor that he has no recollection of the event.
I'm going to grant the motion to dismiss on those matters. So let's go through it. SP, can I get a trial date in January? Please. So let's go through it. For SP 11766-881. Dismiss. No recollection. For SP 1236370. Counts 1 and counts 2. Dismiss Granton counselor's motion. No officer. SP 129-98841. Counts 1 and counts 2. We're gonna dismiss. Grant counselor's motion, dismiss, no officer. Two 117, 248, 48. Counts 1, 2, and 3. Will grant counselor's motion, dismiss, no officer. SP 126-01431. Will grant, oh, that's Easton's ticket. Will dismiss, no recollection. SP 1176675. Counts 1 and 3. Okay, we're gonna dismiss, no recollection. SP 123-63691. We're gonna grant counselor's motion, dismiss, no officer. SP 126-03561. We're gonna dismiss, no recollection. SP 129-88401. Will grant counselor's motion, dismiss, no officer.
What transaction, what, I'm sorry, please.
Late.
You need another trial date?
In January.
You need a trial date in January?
Please. As for SX 3905339-1, the offer is
January 1st, Tuesday.
that's gonna be granting counselor's motion to dismiss. No officer. There was no officer Owen Britt on here, was it? Britt Owen.
That's correct.
All right, and as for SX 3905926, count 1 and count 3, I have an offer. I don't see.
Oh, I don't see count 2 that's listed on there. I see on your list that only has counts 1 and 3.
Let's go back. SX 3905339. Count 1 and count 2. I do not see a count 3 for that either. counts one and counts two.
Are you talking about the ones with Jeremy Cup?
You were scheduled for.
No, Jeremy Cup.
The Zoom meeting ID number is 360.
He was here and I spoke with him and he's on.
Yeah,
stage.
that's SP. No, that's the one you gave the offer for.
Yeah, I just don't see account 2 on your docket list. I just see account 1 and account 3.
Right now, I'm talking about SX 3905339, counts 2 and counts 3.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna dismiss those cases. No officer. Because I don't have an officer, Britt Owen, here. Now, I know I called SX 3905926. The state of Michigan, let's put that on the record to make sure. SX 3905926 counts 1, 2, and 3. But I didn't write those down. The offer for that is pleading responsible for the limited access 1 to 5 and pleading to the no ops ticket. I don't know, Ms. Cole, APA Cole, if you would be willing to consider allowing for that. This individual, Mr. Lee, has, I know he's got a lot of cases here, but he needs to get a driver's license. That'll affect him from getting a driver's license for at least another 30 days.
So you're saying if it's amended to allowing an unlicensed driver?
Yes, then we can, it won't impact his, it won't abstract to the Secretary of State, and therefore it won't make that additional 30-day suspension. And I don't know what that's gonna do for him in the scheme of things, because he's got a long list, but he'll, you know, anything, I'm sure he'll take anything he can get on at this point.
That's fine with me, Your Honor. I'm willing to amend that charge. Count 2 from no operator's permit to allowing unlicensed driver based upon your explanation.
And then dismiss the count 3. So here's the officer to all of this stuff. We've already gone through most of it, the dismissals. The state, to clear the state, these 3 state matters up. We still got the other 3 state matters. We'll set a trial date for January 4th, 2022 at 9 a.m.
2023, sir?
2023, you got it. At 9 a.m. for the matters that are, we called into the record that were set for pretrial today, or set for pretrial. I don't know if it was today. The state willing to, for the SX 3905926 counts 1, 2, and 3, count 1. They want you to plead responsible for limited access 1 to 5. For count 2, they'll amend it to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. And if you take that deal, count 3 will be dismissed. The allowing is a $240 fine. We can get you some community service if you need that. And the limited access is a $125 fine. We can get you some community service if you need that, or I can give you some time to pay it. And the other stuff will be set for trial. Now, you don't have to take a deal. We can get the officers back in here if you need a trial date, or you can speak to Mr. Berry. He can get you the explanation on it. What would you like to do?
So all I will have left is the state matters.
You'll have the state tickets and you'll have a host another, you have a whole round of another city tickets that you got within this time frame since you've been here before.
I appreciate everything you're trying to do for me, sir, and I will take the deal.
All right. Can you raise your right hand, please?
Yes, sir.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Can you put your hand down, please?
Oh, sir, let me ask you, you said the deal was for allowing an unlicensed driver to drive?
Right, so that's in lieu of the, that's amended from the improper license ticket. They usually only offer failure to display, but if you plead guilty to failure to display, then that would be a 30-day suspension, so.
No, I'm sorry, I was just trying to, because I was in a situation, one of my tickets is a situation with not allowing me to drive. So I was trying
Yeah,
to,
I'm
clear now.
I know that when they amend the things, people need to understand on what they're pleading
Yes,
to.
sir. Yes,
So
sir. I
they're
appreciate it.
they're just amending it to that so that it doesn't have that abstraction on the Secretary of State's record, and that you can you don't have to further serve an additional suspension. And I'll dismiss that misdemeanor upon payment of $240 or some community service. So you want to go ahead with that?
Yes, sir. I appreciate that very much, sir.
All right. Let me, do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial, sir?
Yes, sir.
You understand by taking this offer, you're going to give up that trial right?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, sir.
All right, let me draw your attention back to June 30th, 2021 at around 9:10 a.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of southbound Southfield Freeway and the 7 Mile, sir. Did you have an occasion on that day to come and come with Detroit Police Department?
Yes, sir.
On that day, did that officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes, sir.
You couldn't do so, could you, sir?
No, I cannot, sir.
All right, I'm gonna find you guilty of the amended count of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. I gotta say this too, APA code. And we went through all that. This limited access 1 to 5 as it was written, it's gonna pose some more problems too. Because that does abstract where it does not carry any points. Now, the alternative to that, and generally, the city will, it is a 1 to 5 as written. It's not like it was negotiated here as a 1 to 5. Limited access.
That's correct.
Nevertheless, the city would amend that to blocking traffic. And that's totally up to you.
Well, the officer did say he did give him a break on that it was going.
Yeah, I'm sure that probably did happen on the scene too. I don't doubt that.
But because he will, if he'll plead responsible to block 80, I would be willing to amend that because we're trying to help him get his license and get his life together.
You gotta thank, you gotta thank everybody more than me, sir.
I just thank her. I'm sorry. Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome.
Trying to, everybody's in here trying to do the best they can and work with you, but I'm gonna tell you this. You're not gonna come in here with this, I'm not gonna hear it anymore.
Yes, sir.
It's just gonna be, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Now, we know you got these other round of tickets coming up, so that, we already know that now, but if there's anything else coming after this, then you won't get any more deals with this court like this.
I would expect nothing less, sir.
All right. Will your client stipulate to the base of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for the responsible plea counselor?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right, I'm gonna find your client responsible for the amended count of blocking traffic. And that's $175. And the plea for the allowing is $240, and I'll dismiss the other count with stipulation of probable cause. And
So-
I'll dismiss it allowing upon completion or payment of the fines and costs. All right, so do you want to do some community service, sir, or are you gonna try to pay this?
I would try to pay it if I could get a payment plan. What is my total?
Well, you're
365 right now?
You're either gonna have to call the court for the payment plan. Let's set a review date, and we're gonna put this other stuff that you pledged to for review on the January 4th, 2023 date. All right,
So how much do I owe exactly? 365?
well, you need to pay the 365. That will get you, let's send a note to the abstract clerk for the you're gonna pay the 365. And it's gonna be a lot of other costs in here, but you need to write these numbers down. SX 3905926. Count 1 and count 2. So you're just gonna replace, you're gonna be SX 3905926-1.
I'm sorry.
And then the other
SX.
ticket is gonna be SX 3905926-2.
I think Mr. Lee was asking you to repeat that. He was trying to get a pen.
Yeah, I have one now. I have SX. That's all I have.
SX 3905926-1. And then the other ticket is gonna have a 2 at the end instead of the 1.
Okay. Now, may I
Got it?
repeat that for you, sir?
Yes,
SX 390592661.
yes. And then replace the 1 with the 2 for the other one. Those are
At the
gonna be
end.
the fees. Those are gonna be the fees that I want to have paid by January 4th, 2023. When you come back in here for the trial on the other tickets. Make sure
And
you
that's-
have those paid so we can close those matters out like we said they would. If I
And
were
that
you,
and that will be 365, sir.
and
Is that the
would
total?
be- Yeah, whatever 175 plus 240 is. No, that's more than 365.
No, I thought you said 125. I'm sorry, sir.
No, it's once, well, there's an extra $50 because she amended it from the limited access, so you don't get that abstraction.
Okay, so it's 415, sir. Yes, sir.
415. Now, I would wait 48 to 72 hours. And I would go, if you don't have anything in any other jurisdictions, I would wait 48 to 72 hours from the day. Next week sometime, I would go to the Secretary of State and see what they say.
Yes, sir.
So by Wednesday or later, just go to the Secretary of State and see what they say, because a lot of this stuff got dismissed. And if
And I
you,
appreciate you, sir. You and counsel and the prosecutor.
if you get case numbers, if you can't get a driver's license, they should be able to provide you with case numbers to tell you what is affecting your license, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Mr. Lee, I wish you the best of luck through the trying times that you have, and that's sincerely I do. And if there's nothing further, you have a good day. I'm gonna see you back January 4th, 2023 at 9 a.m., okay?
Yes, sir. I appreciate you so much, you all of you.
All right.
Thank you.
Have a great day, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, APA Cole, I thank you very much. Let's see what this gentleman's tickets are. Why are you so late, sir?
My name is Ricardo Green.
I know who you are, but why are you so late?
I got from work this morning at 7. I supposed to stay up, but I overslept. I was tired.
And this is not his first time missing either.
No. Remember, I told you I got stuff going on with my child. They trying to take my child away from me. So I've been going to this little counseling class, everything to try to get my son back. They took my son from my baby mama. I told you that last time, but I think you forgot.
Let me say this to you. It's gonna be even more of a problem if you and trying to get your child back if you have warrants out for your arrest. I'll guarantee you that. So I know that you're going through some things and you got some issues with your child, and I appreciate the fact that it's, you told me before. That's the most important thing you got in your life, and I respect that, and I'm glad to hear that. But if you keep missing court dates, they're gonna know who's ever dealing with those cases. And it's not going to look favorable upon you. So you need to write this stuff down and set your alarm and do all of that stuff that's necessary to get this stuff taken care of. All right?
Oh, yes, sir. Because I work 3 jobs every day.
3 jobs?
Yes.
Well, I can understand why you fell asleep, Mr. Berry.
Mr. Green.
No, I'm talking to Lord. This is the city of Detroit versus Ricardo Lamar Green, case number U510861119 and U5996961. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. On behalf of Mr. Green, state your full name, Mr. Green.
Ricardo Lamar Green.
All right, I don't think these tickets have anything to do with the state, this APA code, so you're more than welcome to stay, but if you want to go, I wish you the best of luck, and I mean, you have a good weekend, and I will see you back, not next week, because I'll be gone, so.
Oh, okay. We'll have a nice week off, and everybody have a nice weekend. Thank you.
All right, I'll tell you what, Mr. Green has got them cards, he's showing them cards, isn't he?
That's what I showed you last time, sir. But you gave me a review date, and I had got a little card in the mail talking about I was about to wait on the 22nd. I called your courtroom and talked to your secretary.
All right, let's see what you got. You said you were gonna bring them.
These are cards I need. Huh?
Is there a date on there?
Yes, right here.
When does it expire?
January 26, 2020. Right here.
But when does it expire though?
On the 26th, 2020.
2022, that's when you're supposed to renew it. Did you renew them?
Yes, I renew it. And it expired on the January 26, 2020. Hold on. This is what I have renewed it. Yeah, I'm supposed to get another one on the 2023. Yeah, I'm supposed to get another one on this January 2023. I renewed it.
What I'll say is this, whether it's expired now or not, because it did say renew. I don't know if that means he renewed it on that date. That's kind of like a little ambiguous from the city, whether he renewed it on that date or he has to renew it by that date. But if whether one way or the other, he has a card, a Group D card that he's supposed to have. He has showed me the card, and I would, and then on the back of it, it has renew 120, whatever, 2022.
I'm trying to flip around for you.
Means, hold on a second, if it means that he needs to renew that card by you got another one?
No. This the old one. This the old one when I had the thing. I had renewed it. So on the 26th. All right, but what I'm saying is,
let me finish, Mr. Green. Let me finish. What I'm saying is, it's ambiguous, and it's not your fault. It's ambiguous from the city, as far as I can see. It's kind of renewed. So my question to the city is, does that mean it was renewed on 1/26/2022? Or does that mean it needs, or it needs to be renewed by that date? I can't make that determination, right? But I see that the tickets were had on 9/8/2021 of the year prior to that. So I'm going to accept that as proper documentation, okay?
Yes, sir.
And I'm going to dismiss the cases for providing valid documentation. So I'll close them out and I'll waive any warrant fees and anything like that. I'll waive the fees. So yeah, it's not your fault that it's written like that, but that's how I look at it when I see it. I don't know whether it's new or not, renewed or not, but if it hasn't been, if it needs to be renewed, even if it needed to be renewed, you're showing me something that should have been valid at 9/18/2021. And if it hasn't, and if it's already been renewed, then I'm going to accept that as it's, you don't need to go back there until this year coming up. All right.
So I got to go back there. I'm sorry to cut you off, Judge, but I got to go back there next year. January, I got to set my appointment in January after my birthday.
Yeah. All right, sir. Listen, good luck on that with your kids. We're going to close these matters out. I wish you the best of luck on getting your kids back. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. Have a great day.
You too.
What are these? Asian name? All right, that's gonna do it. That's gonna do it.
Have a good weekend, Your Honor, and your
All
staff.
right, Ms. Block, we're gonna send her a show cause because she was here and she's the lady that just couldn't hear anything. She was one of the first ones here.
Yeah.
Or just give her another trial date. 11/30/2022. I'll give her this. 11/30/2022. She calls in and I don't have any problem getting her another date, but that gives me time to get, I don't know what happened to Lee.
You mean Dejanella? That's all right.
All right, we're gonna call it a day. Yeah, what happened with Dejanella?
Take care, Your Honor.
Was
Enjoy the
Dejanella
weekend.
the one that wanted to? No, she didn't. All right, take care. Have a great rest of the day.